I'm hoping I can finish the race tonight.
Change the race? What do you mean by change the race?
I didn't say change, I said finish.
Oh, finish. I'm sorry.
Oh, I heard change.
Yeah, me too.
Talk that up to TeamSpeak being ordered.
My car is set too low to do that.
What do you have recommendations-wise for steering ratio?
28 to 1. Want to pretty much run at all intermediates. Wow, I need to pedal the fuck out of the car to avoid spinning out.
I've just been playing on a set of course. I just messed around on the old F1 cars lately.
Stay any fast?
And we are live on YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube!
Hopefully there's a couple people that stop by Tyler's stream because you know nobody's stopping by for mine.
Except for me.
Yes, thank you for that, buddy.
Cries and skill issue.
Yeah, cries and skill issues 100% apt.
I
Like,
finally made this
holy fucking get an
loose.
audience.
I mean, I feel bad for you because I know D-Dog uses Twitch. Yeah, he uses Twitch. I've seen maybe a few people on the stream, but either way, I show up on anyone's streams at that point.
It's just me having a moan. It's not that big of a deal.
Nobody
Nobody is obligated to watch my stream. I'm just
not a
bitching for the
requirement.
sake of bitching. Though, if you want to hear bitching for the sake of bitching, just wait until you hear my race commentary as I complete 100 fucking laps around this track.
Yeah.
You know, I've really wanted
watch-
to get into, like, broadcasting.
Yeah. Or alternatively, if you want to hear bitching for the sake of bitching, watch any NASCAR Radioactive from 2014 to 2023 with Martin Truex Jr. in it.
Like, I cannot
Was
fucking
that the
wait.
was that the adversity arc?
No, it's just Truex whining over a radio
Well,
every
there
time
was-
he fucking chooses radio.
There was a good hot ass minute where every single thing that happened that was not ideal for Martin Truex Jr. the announcers were like, adversity for the 78 or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Everything.
of course.
It was back with Sherry going through her thing and all that stuff too.
Oh yeah.
And you know, every single time that Martin Truex was fucking raced on an oval, he would bitch about it on the radio. Like,
Oh yeah.
User joined your channel.
bro, you're
Well,
getting
then why
paid
would-
to race with people. Don't complain when
Well,
fucking
then
people race
Why would he
you.
complain if he led 392 laps out of the 400 at Charlotte?
Because he's not used to being raced, because he's always out front. He's literally Carnby.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Alright, this is too loose. Too loose.
Is it?
Keep it under 45. Keep it under.
I have to scale my looseness to the field size.
Well, yeah.
It's a big field, I can't run that loose.
I'm just gonna say this again. If you are feeling a little lost on the setup, I definitely highly recommend checking out the Sportsman setup. I know it's technically for Charlotte BR, but for all intents and purposes, it's just the same track with a grip lane. And the setup still works wonderfully.
Is the track the base Lowe / Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the base one.
Sounds good. I'm gonna download the schemes and
I
hop
think
in.
making the race on 2 pit stops might be a little risky, so I'm gonna probably make it on 3 pit stops, and I have a pretty interesting pit strategy.
Oh, hey, you do you.
I'll have to see.
I'm up for saving a lap of fuel.
Oh, so you're the Derek Coke guy, huh? The Derek
To
Coke
be honest,
jump?
Ben, I wanted to race last night at Charlotte, but I just didn't have the energy, unfortunately.
Charlotte's a tough track. This is a tough track.
Like, no, like, I wanted to race either way, but I was like, no, I just didn't feel like it in the end soon afterwards, so I ended up missing it.
I was gonna race, but I had plans at 9, and then my plans canceled at like 8:40. I was kind of sad about it.
That sucks.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, 2 confirmed. The setup is fixed, right?
No setup.
No.
Open set.
All right.
You can use the fixed setup that we used at Charlotte BR. It works like a charm.
I don't think that was the ideal entry for one there, Trek.
Like, it won't win you the race, but it'll get you to the end. It's a very consistent setup.
Where the fuck is the auto start button? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll figure it out.
Man.
Do I put a setup just in the track folder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it that way. Yeah.
Maybe it's not a good thing trying to stream as I'm actually falling out of a fucking lobby.
Oh, you're
All right,
on
I've got
YouTube
the
too,
Charlotte
Crystal?
Sportsman setup, so that'll be perfect.
Yeah. I even put in recommended adjustments if you want to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, and I used those adjustments. They work perfectly with this.
Oh, yeah,
I'm using.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
this-
it's just a really good car.
I
this
mean,
one's
if
still
I
working.
commit, I just need to learn how to like take it easy in the corners, so I'll burn up my tires too much. And expect an early pit stop because of that.
That's any mile and a half, honestly. But this one in particular is
Well,
fucking really bad with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you have to reschedule the Sportsman race from this Friday to next Friday?
Yeah, there's no sportsman race this Friday. I don't necessarily want to let the cat out of the bag on stream because I'm keeping it a little bit under wraps. But safe to say, I've got a surprise going on Friday. I'm not going to be in Harrisburg. I'm going to be somewhere else.
But will
Somewhere else is to be announced.
Right?
And people will probably find out, I don't know, day of at like 11 o'clock.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
I think that sounds reasonable.
I'm trying to remember if this is something I already know or not.
Oh, this is something you already know, Chris.
I think it's something.
I might
Actually, I wouldn't
forget
say I
class,
fully
just
know,
forgetting.
but like, I think I know. I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
Preferably.
you know where I'm going to be this Friday. I've already told you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in.
I mean,
I'm gonna be
you're
in
gonna
Lebanon,
be at
Tennessee.
last Saturday last Friday I was at the Essex race at Auto Club. Now,
I am
Oh
very
shit,
sorry that
RJ,
I
I'm
did
so
the
sorry.
Essex race.
Auto Club.
I thought I looked
I
at
would
the
never do that well,
F2
but I was running the top 10 at least halfway in the race until I made a mistake.
sensory overload and
like
shit.
near the end, after 20 laps to go.
Uh,
I was like running at some point 8, 9, 7, all that. And well, like consistency, because I learned how to do it in practice. So it was like at first that I did so well at that track because I was horrible at it. But I messed it up near the end, getting too close to the wall, and then
Yep.
Oh, hi, Apollo. I'm catching up a
Yeah.
little bit.
I'm on 20 lap old tires here, so I imagine you two are gonna.
Well, maybe I'm not sure if I'm at the same thing or if I just got They're even more worn out tires already.
I've got 20 laps on my tires, so
I didn't get to check how much I was.
my car is not liking me.
Maverick's heading to Milwaukee
Ow.
next Tuesday.
Ooh, good luck. Tough
Good
track.
Well, I mean, we didn't go to Milwaukee last year, but 2 years ago we went to that track and we had a horrible car count by our standards. Only 12 cars showed up.
Hell, I'd be happy with fucking 5 showing up.
Yeah.
I bet it was a
exactly.
decently palatable race, though.
Yeah, I almost finished. I think I fell out of the race with just 5 to go. It's
Yeah,
really
cool.
like 2024 is really where we started to pull in like the huge car counts we're getting now.
You know, it'd be really fun if we added curbstones to the dogleg.
That is
Especially if we add sausage curbs.
Alex Peroni, is that you?
Do you want a job with FIA?
Yes.
Hey,
I gained 3 goddamn tenths on me on that lap.
have you all watched any of the Tarnation TV coverage?
Limit 45. Keep it
To be
under
fair, I'm only
35
like
in
18
seconds.
laps into my run or something.
Okay, you're clear.
I have what?
I also pushed pretty hard on the early run, so my tires are probably even worse than I want them to be for the race at this stage.
What I think is really incredible is I think our Grand Marshal program has been a really great addition. It's helped grow the league to some extent.
Does anyone know what the setup for this track is?
Any setup you want to use.
Yeah, I just used the default fast setup but lowered the steering ratio to 28.
I think Apollo sent one to setup help earlier.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
was talking about. That
It's
apparently there's one of
literally
the tracks
what
for
we
this one.
ran at.
But I don't see it.
You don't see the Charlotte Sportsman setup?
Is it in the Sportsman?
No, it's in setup help.
Uh-oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is definitely not where I want to be.
Yeah,
The
it's been
apron
like
I'm gonna have
ice.
to do practice on.
Oh, Ben.
Oh, these fucking bumps.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
But this runs so well. I mean, for consistency, it runs well. The one you
For a
said
100 lap
Sums up
race,
both
you need
lines so
consistency.
Yeah, I might just run the default because, of course, this one's very sliding.
Alright.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's open setup. It's wherever
You can
wanna
run whatever you want.
Works for you. It works.
So what we've been doing over for our broadcast this year, we've had a really cool touch that I don't think really any other league has done, where I bring in people, they submit a short clip of them saying the driver start your engines command, and it gets played on the broadcast at the start of the race.
Ooh.
How much does that
That is
cost?
definitely a bit innovative.
It is, and we've gotten some pretty big names. Alex Gray from Gray Speed Productions has done one. Brock Beard did one race.
Oh, Brock Beer?
Wow.
Yeah, that's something I planned out right away, that I would ask him to do his home race, Sonoma.
Can I ask a question?
Well, like, what was his response? Basically, like, oh, definitely.
Can I ask you a question, Ben?
What?
Isn't it a little silly that the drivers can't hear them say "driver start your engines"?
Limit 45. Keep it under.
Well-
Didn't they do it in the voice chat?
Watch that speed now. Keep it
No,
under
they
3,000 in seconds.
do it on
You're clear
video.
of pit lane.
And
Sucks.
well, the in-game Grand Marshal gives the command in the game for the drivers, but the broadcasters play the video for the fans.
What do the Grand Marshals say exactly?
They just say, driver start your engines.
But what if the drivers can't hear them say that? Do they just not start their engines?
No, the in-game Grand Marshal tells them to say the command.
Okay.
You go back and.
So the Grand Marshal is telling the end game marshals to tell the drivers to start their engines.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's complicated, but sometimes a driver will watch the broadcast at the same time. I've seen a couple of them do it before. I mean, I don't.
I mean, I'll be honest.
Oh, loose.
I'll tell you this. You know, when I was getting the SR course, I never thought technically in a while I would ever get. Well, while I do like that, I never thought, oh, I get into Formula One. But like, whether it be either vintage or today, I guess. But I'm already starting to enjoy it.
I'm gonna put myself in timeout.
No,
I'm starting to get saucy because I can't concentrate. I'll be back later.
Channel switched.
Too much talking. Alright, so I'm loose and I'm tight. I'm loose on entry and I'm tight in landing. Let me go again. I don't like this 18-to-1. In theory, in principle, I don't like it. So I'm gonna do this. Alright, listen.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,000. In second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,000. In second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Don't merge yet.
I think I overdrove turn 3. Too busy watching that blinking car, I missed my entry on 3.
29.302.
Alright, that is totally driver skill issue. Entering 3.
29.756.
Channel switched.
I'm back. I'm in the wrong racing channel.
Channel switched.
Oh, for Maverick.
Yeah, because we're gonna be.
Depends, I mean,
I'm back.
I mean, it depends on like what people want to, and I don't know. It mostly also depends how many times they've done it. I know last year I posted too many of mine, which really too many. But I guess it's those who decide they want to run a different page scheme, then they can do it. But I don't know really. I'm
Yeah,
not good at running.
like we're gonna set the limit to 4. So ideally, that would be a primary, a patriotic, a throwback, and one other, like a breast cancer or some other.
Oh, like a donation.
How many races are there?
26.
I think 4 is too little for 26. I do like 5 and 6, so you can have like a secondary scheme and a tertiary alongside like 3 or 4 events.
Yeah.
Well, I want to get to the point where the schemes become recognizable to fans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, think of how the Tide Ride became so iconic, or the Black 3, or the Skull Bandit.
What I was
or...
planning.
I think you can get that effect with like 5 or 6 is the limit instead of just 4, depending on how many like theme races.
Oh, because I
Yeah,
swear.
the only theme races we have are the 3 patriotic races, the and the throwback.
Okay, you don't have to do that when I'm trying to get off the track, please.
And then the breast cancer kind of counts as a theme race. It's not like a requirement, but there's, I'd say, technically like 3 theme races, and special schemes aren't even required for those. Like somebody could show up and just run 1 scheme the entire year.
Oh, by the way,
User joined your channel.
when is the Rockingham race? I kind of forgot.
Rockingham is August 5th.
All right then. I swear.
I already have my throwback ready to go. It's a Matt Kenseth throwback.
I swear, for me, it's like I'm still deciding whether I still want to do that Jimmy Pardue throwback or whatever other throwback I might do something different. I think I'll do a different throwback because I was originally going to do the Jimmy Pardue one for Charlotte, but I mean because I missed that race, it's like that's not going to work. It's fine. So, oh boy, it's gonna be
I only am gonna have 4 schemes for next year, so I'm basically that's 20 out of 26 races that you're gonna be seeing that purple 7 car. And I really hope one day people talk about the purple 7 like they do the Tide Ride or the Black 3 or the Skull Bandit or the Petty Blue 43.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
I mean, there's just so many good ones. The Rainbow Warrior.
Why do I not have the 91 or the 79?
I had to sort.
Reload, you'll have the 91 soon.
I had
It's the Juicy Fruit car.
I had to sort by date, or sorry, by name in order to see it. But it's TS91 Juicy Fruit.
Yeah, Keon uploaded it like a couple weeks ago, so
It was made May 1st.
Yeah.
First. Okay.
It is a very yellow car.
It's the classic Juan Pablo Montoya Juicy Fruit car.
So you're trying to prevent drivers from multiple paint schemes at once or something, or one for like what they do, like what the NASCAR's doing right now.
That's
my bad.
You're good. You're good. I mean, I was already getting tight anyways.
Oh, I thought you got out on the track in time.
You've seen what my scheme is, right?
Oh boy.
And
I've been lapping
what
30 once, despite my tires being
I was
absolutely
paying
atrocious.
too much attention to you
Yeah,
guys.
the Derek Cope one, or
Yeah, it's the Derek Cope 2004 car.
Ben, do you know that one car Dale Earnhardt drove when he had that crash in Atlanta in '76?
I have
do
that
not know which one you're
diecast.
talking about.
There's a spin on the front stretch.
When he, it was like, what was it, 1976 when Dale...
When
was
he
at-
rode it, yeah, I've got
when he,
that
yeah, I might
diecast.
do a throwback of like one of those schemes, the Johnny Ray owned car, yeah.
What number was it?
It was 77, but I was hoping I like the style of the red, white,
Tyler.
blue tie.
Yo,
Is your car the 1 TS Castrol?
yeah, I just renumbered it in WinMip and put a new paint scheme on it.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
In
Yeah,
That's
theory,
why I don't have your car then.
okay, so you can't see it.
No, I
No,
I
I
downloaded
could not
it. I
see it.
have
I
it as
just
the 7.
re-downloaded it.
So no, what I'm asking is, it's the same car file that you already had, but because
Yeah,
I
and
changed the number, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that kind of made the whole thing pointless.
Yeah, the whole thing is that it needs the car file and the car number need to match up, otherwise the game's not gonna load the
I
fucking
know.
texture.
Interesting. I thought it
I
was.
think I've got everyone else.
I thought it was smart
Yep,
enough.
I've got everybody.
074. There's a spin on the front stretch.
look, everybody.
Alright, I really don't know about this.
Yeah.
My right front tire just lit up yellow. 247 in the inner temp.
If you are pushing the car at 100%, you can easily get the tires to 250.
20.
Not much beyond 250, but you could definitely push 250.
Alright,
I
I'm gonna use the
I don't
sportsman
think
setup in
there's
Qual just to get some practice.
Anybody
with it.
else from Florida here?
No, this is not Florida Man series.
Oh, I am from. Well, I live down there.
You must go up against Florida Man's arch nemesis.
Common
But,
The
sense.
government.
I'm not really from.
Hey,
Well,
hey, Apollo.
I'm up in the Panhandle, which is basically Lower Alabama.
What? What's up?
What
To be fair,
changes
it's
would you
Panhandle where
recommend
most of the
using?
Florida men, I think, are.
What changes would you recommend doing to the sportsman setup, if
It's
any?
where
Which makes sense.
Oh,
because it's
by the
so
way,
Alabama.
one last
Fucking hell.
question. What is the perfect, I say, like, will build type even matter in the qualifying setup?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
User
it always
joined your
does.
channel.
I know, but like,
got
what's
a
the
couple
best
more.
one, preferably?
Do you want to blow up? Run
Hey,
100%?
Ryzen.
After
I
I get one,
do.
maybe one lap in or
Hello,
two.
Ryzen.
You were
Then do
moved.
95%. Okay. Hello.
User joined your channel.
I'm on
Alright.
stream. Do you want me to mute the stream?
Yeah.
Alright, give me just a minute. And memento stream.
They are banned.
Someone say my name.
Is it
Alright. Audio should be back
Bozo
online.
scam bot?
Yeah, somebody wanted to link my viewers, as few of them as they may be. Someone wanted to link their viewers to X videos, and I'm like,
Boner pills.
Holy crap! Let the bot battle begin. Hey, you know, Farouk would be a Grand Marshal. Or a good Grand Marshal for Maverick.
damn! I can't see.
Interesting that you can say sex in chat, but you can't say, what's that very, very PG-13 word you can't say? And I can't remember what it is. But
Dildos is censored.
I think butt you can't say, maybe? I don't know.
Something like
it's
that,
the A
maybe?
word, because it's in Matt Moss's name and he gets censored. Anyway, good luck in Q.
Yep. Good luck in Q. Comms quiet, please.
Microphone muted.
Oh. Driving this setup sight unseen with a few Apollo changes.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Need a better turn 1 next time around. Let's try to hit turn 3. Did not hit it. Maybe we can save it. I think that's properly salvaged.
One more lap. 29.355. All right, there's the checkered flag.
Well, that's
Way
a
to go,
kick butt lap,
Apollo.
Apollo.
I
Microphone
had a
activated.
feeling I was gonna be way off.
Bear with me, I am doing the script.
No whisper target found. No whisper target found. No whisper target found. No whisper target found.
Wrecked on
Microphone
my
muted.
second lap.
Microphone
I
whisper target
wrecked on
found.
my out.
Microphone muted. Microphone
I tried going
activated.
all the way in my second one and crashed.
Yeah, I crashed in like what? From the first corner, yeah.
It's just
I
evil.
I definitely came very close to crashing in mine as well. If I didn't pansy lift off of 2, that probably could
Yeah,
have been a
I was just
28.65.
concerned about not crashing, but I mean, I would have liked a good lap, but I would like to be starting further up. I mean, yeah, I mean, you've got like really only a third of what showed up yesterday, car count wise.
This is a big field for us, Ben.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
pretty
This is a
field.
good sized field.
We've found value in quality over quantity.
Yeah, I mean, we've had quality races with big fields. I mean, it's just the planets need to align.
Ethan's left his mark over there.
So there is a certain point you reach where, as good as the race is, people aren't going to show up if there's 7 cars. So you kind of have to balance it out. You have to have a decent sized car count, but not to the point of reaching 20 cautions in a race. You know what I mean? It's a fair balance. I'm thrilled.
I mean,
I'm thrilled
we
with what
had
Keith
only-
what Keith and Tate and them have been doing over there at Maverick. It is a lot better, even as bad as it was last night. It's a lot better than it could have been in the past. So hats off to y'all for what you've been doing over there, and
Yeah,
thank you
and I
everyone
think
who has
ever
joined us
since-
tonight from Maverick.
I think since Keith and Tate joined the administration team last year, we've really improved the series. We've added like the caution cooldowns and restart shame, which have really improved the quality of our races. And going to Keith's server with the ability to do the yellows like we do them is really good.
Need to run through a driver's meeting really quick. Welcome everybody to race 2 of 11, 100 laps tonight. That's 150 miles, 25% of the Coke 600. Choose cone is in effect tonight. We don't have an object to go by, so just at the start finish line, go to the left or to the right of the pace car to signal whether you want to be on the inside or the outside for the restart. No lane changes are allowed from that point until you cross the start finish line. If you do change lanes, you'll be an end of line penalty. And no racing back to any of the cautions tonight. We have a point of no return of 5 to go, and only multi-car incidents will bring out a caution. You guys have to call out multi or crash or caution, something to let me know that I need to throw the caution. We're only throwing cautions for multi-car incidents where 2 cars make contact and one of them spins out. In rare cases, if there's a car stopped on track and the leaders are coming, we can throw a caution for everybody's safety, but those are pretty rare, and that would be the only instance of throwing a caution for a non-multi-car incident.
What about a flip?
Yes, we will throw a caution for a flip because that actually happened at Grand Junction.
Unless it was a single car incident.
The Grand Junction was a single car incident, yeah? And we threw a caution for it.
If in doubt, call for a multi, call for a caution, and if we throw a caution, somebody has to claim it. No 2 in park in effect or anything like that. Just have to take end of line penalty every time you cause a caution. And you do so by speeding down pit road. Pit speed is, I believe, 45. So go at least 50 down pit road or something like that just for a short stretch to make sure the game gives you a speeding in pits penalty. It must be in the export to count as a claim. Any unclaimed incidents will be a 1 lap penalty in post. Once we reach 5 to go, point of no return, lap cars must always pass through pit road under caution unless they are taking the wave around, and they must be in front of the leader at the 1 to go before they can take the wave around. First car lap down when the caution comes out gets a lucky dog. If you cause a caution within the first lap or the first lap of a restart, you'll be giving a restart of shame, where you maintain pace speed until you reach the start-finish line, and then you may take off from there. If we have 3 restart of shame in 1 race, we will be single file for the remainder of the event. Race winner, please save your replay. Upload it after the race or within 24 hours. Anybody got any questions?
No.
I'm just here for a good time.
Once again, welcome to everybody who joined us from Maverick. Welcome to everybody who is watching on the various streaming services that are happening. Maybe just me and Apollo.
It's Fuel Night in America.
I'm streaming too.
It's Maverick Night and Fuel.
That's kind of
Maverick times Fuel Night 2.
Yeah, I'm currently streaming to a whole 0 people.
Hi, Crystal 0 viewers.
And it's been like that for 30 minutes now.
Oh, wow. All right. That being said, good luck, everybody. You're going to need it.
Good luck indeed. This computer chair is old. My ass hurts. I gotta sit through this for 100 laps.
If any of those nouns were in different places, that'd be a really interesting evening.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check my set real quick. Okay.
You're used to seeing me in a car that's not purple? I mean, it wasn't purple last night either.
I just like being in the funny car.
I find it amusing how I only turned 1 lap of Wally because I wrecked and I still qualified in 4th.
I'm checking to see what auto chat this is.
I'm a genius.
Okay, good. That's my pitting.
I'm a genius and wrecked on my outlap.
Here we go.
You're gonna have fun driving through the field then. Just treat it like your Chastain.
I'm just trying to see the funny car. There it is.
Which one?
Devon's.
The car that has loot boxes on the side of it.
Loot boxes is insane work.
Alright. Settle in, long race. Good luck, everyone.
Yep, good luck, everyone. 100 laps, long race.
Don't make us regret the no 2 in park.
Oh, God.
Remember, you're racing the track as much as you are those around you.
That is absolutely correct. Good luck, have fun, be patient.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
No goodbye.
Yeah, 1 groove. The whole track is asphalt.
I like VR.
Papyrus wasn't very creative with the wings. They use them as intended.
A lot of high banked asphalt tracks end up being multi-groove anyway, even if they're all one grip.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, I'm around.
Single?
Multi.
Alright, maintain your positions, do not race back. We're gonna catch the pace car pretty quick here.
I was on the fucking brakes there.
Yeah, you had nowhere to go, Crystal.
Oh, pace car is a rocket ship exiting too.
I saw him go around and I was like, I can't turn left, I'll hit the apron and make it worse.
Pace car is zooming.
Anybody heavily damaged?
Only one who would be Ike.
We should be able to do a one time to pit, and then we'll choose next time around.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be about one of the slowest wrecks I've seen.
That was not the first lap, was it? Okay.
So no restart of shame, thankfully.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3.
Oh damn, we got people pitting already.
The pace car.
Yeah, no tire limit or anything like that here.
I'm pretty sure I'm sped, so I'm just gonna... More tires.
I thought you said retire.
I was just about to say.
I
your
thought
voice
that's
cut
what he
out.
said.
It sounded like you said, I'm just gonna retire.
Am I the only one who heard that he said that? I'm pretty sure I'm sped.
You're gonna see something really special if the 50 pulls off a win tonight.
Listen.
Pace cars in turn 2. Go, go, go.
And if you know what number I'm running
Someone-
Maverick, you'll know what that something special is.
Someone clip that.
Oh, you,
Look,
you
I
beat me time.
almost
Wait,
say
no,
that
shoot,
fucking
Apollo's the
joke about me riding the special white school bus to school.
It said you're behind the
Makes
one
sense
car,
that
and I'm like,
Apollo
did Tyler beat me out?
because of the E.
No, I didn't speed. I just
Alright,
thought I
so
did.
that was the one time to pit for free. You can pit this time if you want, but you'll be end of the longest line. We are choosing this time at the start-finish line.
Please stay single file until we get to the choose.
Yes,
Oh,
please
okay,
be single
sorry,
file.
apologize.
And at the start-finish line, go to the left or to the right. Do not drive down the middle.
I
Use the
pit,
pace
but
car as a
honestly,
reference.
I'm worried about dying in a wreck, so I'm gonna take my chances staying up front.
Yeah.
Use the pace car as your reference to go left or right.
Since I'm already back here.
Alright, fuck it, I'm going left.
I'm going left anyway.
Start-finish line. Choosing at the start-finish line.
It
Sounds
doesn't
good,
make
but
my
I'm letting
life
everyone
worse.
know
No.
early what I'm choosing.
A very late decision to
Oh,
pit there.
geez.
It technically worked.
You caught me off guard there, Tate. I'm sorry.
Ah, choosing at the start finish line.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Let's go, I led a lap. Get wrecked.
Hell yeah.
Well, no.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get past like by 6 people on the actually
Hi, Apollo.
you know what? I think I'm faster than a few people behind me. It just depends on how quickly Apollo gets through the field. Then I'm gonna fall back.
PSA, you do not have to call out
Ike,
that you have a
brother.
black flag. Lots of people are going to have black flags. I'm clearing them all.
Ike.
You did run. You did test the script, right?
I didn't test it in practice, but I just now tested it. We're
Uh-oh.
good.
Oh no.
Just give it a lap if you still have a black flag then.
In before DQs.
Yes.
DQs will be 3 laps, so just make sure to call it out before then.
Yeah, it takes about 10 seconds to run the script. If it, by the time you come around and
Which
start the
line's
next lap.
longer? I'd assume outside.
Inside.
Oh,
Some
You gotta line up
people-
behind the 37.
Some people will
RJ.
have cold tires, so be patient up front.
RJ, you gotta line up behind me.
shit. Inside is a little bit longer.
Be patient up front, and people who stayed out with cold tires, it's going to be slick.
Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Inside. 1 minute 31.050. Still there.
That should be all the black flags.
I'm sorry about that, Crystal. My car keeps drifting up.
little bit of warp here, Trek.
Buddy,
hold
you're blinking.
on. Oh, I'm blinking. You can't blame me, alright?
Car inside. Keep high. 29.431. Still there. Still there. Clear. Inside.
That was terrifying.
I got too low. That's the problem. Like, keep getting too low, and then yeah. No, Heidi! No! No!
Still there.
Whoa, I put you in the wall, Tyler?
No, you didn't.
Crystal, you're gone.
Clear.
Ren completely out of talent. That's all it was.
Yep, keep at it. Just wanted to make sure I didn't hit you.
I could.
Tate, unless you really fuck up a corner, I'm probably not going to be actively racing you. But I can't promise the same for Apollo.
Good job not bouncing back down off the wall, Trick.
Hey, Tyler, I think I blinked across the line there.
Alright, give me a bit.
At least for a solid lap, maybe.
That should have you squared away.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on to it.
Oh, single so far. Get it gathered up, Ryzen.
Crystal, you're gone again.
Adjustments will have to be made.
Yep, long race, long race.
And I think it happened again. These blinks come in pairs.
Yeah, you were gone for about a full lap.
Oh, it just kicked me out.
You're out now, you can come back. As long as you come back within a reasonable time frame, you'll be one lap down when you get back. Ryzen, did you blink across the line too? No.
I don't think so, no.
Your name was green for a second for me.
Look out, 60 around. Punch stretch.
Whoa, trouble turn
Lowe
one.
at turn 1.
No, you're good.
It's on the
Sorry.
apron.
Good job keeping it down there. Good job keeping it down there.
Yeah, good stuff. Appreciate it.
Really makes you appreciate what William Byron did on that one of those last stops. Just gunned it, got away from Denny in the real race. And realized how treacherous the exit of pits is.
Crystal, do you have report laps turned on?
Report laps? Like the time? Or...
Yeah.
Want me to pass low or high track?
Yeah, I have that turned on. Why?
Let me know when it starts telling you your lap times. And I'll
Alright.
get your laps back to you, all but one.
You'll have room here, Apollo, for me.
30.045.
It just wants to refuse to score me.
Yeah, when you come back, it usually takes a couple laps after falling out.
That car's a lap down. 29.978.
There we are.
Outside.
Multi.
Did I hear someone say
Multi.
multi-car?
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Are you
That one's
still
on
the
me.
track there?
Yeah, I was on the outside and I hit the 7.
Pit road is
You can't have my number, Ben, no matter how hard you try.
Alright, pace car zooming again. Halfway back down, back straightaway.
Crystal, you were clear of that wreck, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, 84 Lucky Dog. I will
Almost
wave you when pit road opens. And Ryzen, if
So
you
I
want.
pit the second time by.
Yeah, pit road's closed the first time for lap cars. And if Ryzen wants a lap back, everybody has to pit and he has to stay out.
Pit road is
Yeah, so
open.
I stay out this time. I can fit next time. I'll still get
Right.
a wave, right?
I'm waving you now.
So what do
Oh,
you need me to do,
shit.
Tyler?
I hit the pace minus. Oops. You pit the second time by, Ben. You're a lap car.
Okay, thank you.
And then make sure you speed on pit road to properly claim the caution.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. 51.485. The pace cars.
Well, I tell you what, the stream's gonna have a couple good point of views already for me.
The pace cars in turn 2.
50 will be pitting this time.
Go, go, go! Limit 45.
I'm having a wonderful race. I broke first gear.
Oh.
You're clear of pit
Sorry,
lane.
I've been restarting in seconds, so I think you can get away with restarts. Leaving your pit box will be slower, though, I'm afraid. But I think you might be good for the restarts.
And if his transmission's anything like mine, that really won't be the case. Second gear for me bugs down to about 2,500 RPMs.
Ryzen, did you have to pit the first time? Were you like on a flat tire or something?
No, I just forgot.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Pits are closed for the lap cars the first time by.
Yep, I knew that, and I forgot.
The game should penalize you automatically for doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shooting this time or not yet?
Something about
we
entering a
should
closed pit and it
not
sends
be,
you to the
but
end of the line.
I did accidentally hit pace minus, so we'll see.
Lights are still on, so you're still good.
Oh,
no,
no,
I
Alright,
just turned off.
nope. I'm to tell you what we're doing. We'll choose on the back stretch, but we're single file. We're single file right now.
3, 4. Stay behind the 91 car on the outside line.
And Apollo is gonna count us down 3, 2, 1 style when we start choosing some place on the
Okay,
backstretch.
No problem. Just I'm looking for a good physical marker as well.
Isn't that Jumbotron down there, or is it too early in Charlotte to have a Jumbotron on the backstretch?
No jumbotron on the back.
How about those light
there
poles?
Is,
The light
there
poles
is
start.
grandstands on the right.
That would
so
work
That's
too.
where we'll make the decision. So 3, 2, 1.
I was gonna take the top.
Bit unorthodox. Sorry, all. Thank you for being flexible.
Once the
Taylor, that's a Neowell.
Once the leader chooses, everyone else
Is it not
just...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
We choose.
Everybody chooses, not just the leader.
Alright, so do I have to drop back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Taylor.
Nah, it's alright. Half the field's gonna crash anyway.
Oh, no.
Screw.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you
Coming
might
to the
not be
green.
wrong with that.
Well, I don't think Ben will pass me, so this is the closest to EOL I can get.
Green, green, green! Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like you passed under the yellow. They're gonna make us do a stop and go. 1 minute 33.025. Alright, we're back in fifth. Good job. Car in
Ah, dang it, sorry.
clear.
Damn, that
One
was my
spin.
bad.
That's gonna be a multi.
Alright, no racing
Like
back.
I just disappeared for a good 5 seconds and then I got turned after that. So
All the black
One of them
flags
got
should be
turned
clear.
around sideways, then the rest got pinched against the wall, nowhere to go.
Sorry if I scared you there, Ryzen. This
Yeah, I'm
car,
sorry,
know,
Sierra.
if
I did my
race
best
you or
to
something
avoid
like
you.
that, it's making it
You're
hard.
fine.
If I saw a couple cars pit,
My
I saw a couple
internet,
cars wrecking and I couldn't avoid it.
Alright, so Ben, you were involved?
No, you're fine, Sierra. I think
I was not at fault. I saw the 2 cars
That's not what I
wrecking
said.
already, and then I just.
That's not what I said. Were you involved?
My snowplow came through and.
Hey Ben, were you involved?
What?
Were you involved in the wreck?
No, I am not.
You didn't make
You
contact
weren't-
with anything? You did not make contact with another car during that wreck?
I know 2 other cars were making contact.
Did you make
Was it
contact with
91 and I
anything?
forget what
He's
was
he's
the
not
name.
asking if you're at fault. He's asking if you were involved.
Ryzen,
if you
Lucky
were in the
dog.
wreck. 'Cause if
I'm
you
not
were
at
in
fault.
It, then,
77
no,
Lucky
he's not
dog.
asking that.
He's not asking. He's asking if you were in the wreck at all.
On the front stretch.
I
He's trying to
did
figure out
not
Lucky
wreck.
Speed now. Keep it
I gave it to Ryzen.
Okay.
in second.
That's all we need.
I went right through it.
Yippee.
1 minute.
I literally. Like,
So
I
do I
need
get
to
my lap
like.
back?
Don't pass the stop sign at the
You
end
failed to tell me
Personally-
whether you were involved in that wreck or not, so I gave it to Ryzen.
in turn 1.
Oh boy. Sorry if I gave you a scare there, Ryzen. Again, I'm sorry.
Nah, you're
I
good.
can't get through that like corner on the start like as easily as I
Sorry.
could without like washing up into someone.
Go. Keep it under 45. Keep
Seems
it
like the
under
adjustments I made
3,000
feel my
in
setup
second.
made my setup feel much better.
Stay behind the
Well, I didn't have
37
time
car.
because I thought it was like it would work, but I mean it does for like when I'm in like not side by side with someone. So I'm sorry about that if I scared you.
Oh, Ryzen, you were not involved, right?
Oh,
no,
no,
he,
not at all.
no, he was
Okay,
fine.
just making
He
sure.
was fine.
I just want to know, race chatter's been a bit of a problem here. We need to keep it quieter during the race.
Sorry. Yeah.
And when you're asked a question, answer it directly and concisely.
Please do
else.
not try to dodge the question. It's a simple yes or no.
I
Yeah.
was not at fault.
That's
That
not
is
what the
not
question was.
That still does not answer
Oh
the
my
question.
God.
The question.
When the admins ask questions, it's usually for race control purposes.
I was
so
not
it's
involved
important.
in the wreck.
Okay. That's,
Okay.
There
Good
we
to know.
go.
In other words, no.
Choosing this
No,
time.
it's not.
Choosing.
laps to
Choosing
get
this
that.
time. Got it. 10
Yep, choosing at the line.
Choosing
I
at the
only
line.
had 20
10-4.
seconds of repairs. I might be saved.
Hey, hold on. I forgot. Sir.
Yeah, I just want to note that 91 car got pinched and in our physics vertical up into the air and onto his roof, and he's still running.
Line up, single file.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Will
yeah.
black flags be cleared at the start?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I need to know.
Want me to
Uh,
drop to the back since I'm a
yeah.
lap car?
yeah, you were supposed to pass down
it's
pit road.
automatically, correct?
Yes, drop to the back bed.
Again, the black flags will be clear automatically, right?
Yes,
Well,
black flags are
okay,
cleared
alright,
automatically.
making
As
sure.
far as you're concerned, yes, they're automatic.
Okay then. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good.
I have to press one button, and then they're all cleared.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
Sorry for the confusion there, Benjamin.
Good luck. Have fun. Drink. Eat.
Inside our
Eat.
plane. Okay.
Ew.
Please be careful when brake checking on the back straight. Thank you.
All right. 10-4.
Also, that was a wreck on the first lap, so whoever claimed that needs to do a restart.
Yeah, who was at fault for that?
Maintain pace speed coming all the way into the line.
I think that's the 10.
Get ready now. Going green.
Well, that's an
What?
issue because they have cars behind them.
Yeah, I think that was a little late to call it. We're gonna have to restart like normal here. Good luck.
Green, green, green. 1 minute 31.64.
Oh no.
Keep low. Stay low. Keep low.
Ah,
Ooh, thanks for being heads up, Tyler.
dang it.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Sorry for everybody behind
I'm
me.
gonna retire from this next thing. I can't keep doing this every start.
I would recommend not starting in front of many people until you have the hang of restarts.
Well, I
you
mean,
not
we
get
were
my
at
lap
some
back?
point. I was in the middle.
Oh,
No,
Black
Ryzen
Flag
was
37. It hasn't been cleared yet.
I've been forced in the middle somewhat, but it's fine.
77.
Black flags are going through now.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, have fun, you guys. You know, probably not the best start for coming back.
It's all good. Just gotta be patient with yourself.
But when there's a car coming from the inside, when I was hitting the inside, like, that's what scares me. But anyways, alright, I'll see you.
Thanks
Take
for
care, buddy.
racing tonight, buddy.
Let's just go back to F1.
User disconnected from your channel.
Car outside. Clear. 29.713. Outside.
Sorry, Chris, I cannot hold that straight.
Did y'all keep going straight? Did one of you spit
Yes,
out?
we did. We kept it straight.
Yeah.
All right, you're good.
Shit, sorry, Trek. That was my bad.
No damage, keep going.
Car was a little longer than I thought.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. Stay low. Clear.
Microphone muted.
That was a difficult to execute pass. And a difficult to execute exit of 4 there too.
Microphone activated.
476. All right, we're back in fifth.
One car around.
There's a
Turn
spin.
3.
Turn 4.
Did you get turned?
That car's a lap
No.
Followed you
it's
right
just
into
one.
the wall there, Ryzen.
Yeah.
It's just one car though.
Yeah, the apron's lava.
Everywhere is lava currently.
What are your
The floor
symptoms?
is lava. I feel like I'm on air.
How's your entry?
Fluffy cloud. Let me see.
That car's a lap down.
Entry's fine. I just feel like I'm. What the hell?
You okay, 7?
Yeah.
Car outside. Clear. Car inside.
Oh, sorry for the
Inside.
jump scare there, Trek.
No, you're fine. It's just.
Stay high. Stay high. Keep high.
Watch out!
Whoa! We're good. I'm good. You good? Oh.
Just barely.
I'm still good. What I was getting at, though, Ryzen, is you got to diagnose your problems from the chronological order. If your entry sucks, your middle's gonna suck, your exit's gonna suck.
30.
A lot of sucking.
0.624. Inside. Stay high.
I think my entry's fine. I just think my center feels a little tight.
Do please be careful when you're coming down out of the turn.
Exit can be tight at some points.
Well, the tight exit might be because of the loose middle.
Right.
So.
And this middle could be because of a bad entry.
Alright, we're back in fifth.
Is your on your F7? What's your track bar at?
850.
Okay, it's already all the way down. You can raise wedge on the F6. You can take off some grill tape on F8.
Yeah.
I would do one or the other, but not both.
30.474.
I would only go 5% on the grill tape or 3 clicks on the wedge.
Like, have you been actively gaining on me?
I just came out of the pits.
Okay,
Kind
sounds
of,
good.
The rear end damage is, I think, making my car unbearably loose, so I'm just riding.
Still there. Clear inside.
I'll let you buy in a lap or so, Ike. Let me see if we can navigate past Sierra first.
Yeah,
No
go on
problem.
the outside.
Whoa, self spin turn 3.
Yep.
Sorry
by
to
the
not try
wall,
to cut
looks
you
like.
off there, Sierra. This car just does not like entering the corner low, as Crystal learned the hard way.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I don't think anybody's
Track
car
is
likes
clear.
entering low.
You okay, RJ?
Yeah, I'm good.
By the way, Ike, you can overtake me here.
Thank you.
Back in fifth.
That was way too close.
You did a good job.
Yeah, you too, Tate. On we go.
30.334.
50 explode left front, and I will be pitting this time.
So wherever the 50 is, give him plenty of room. Entering
Okay.
3.
He is apron at 3.
Come back up and down
Yep.
and
Watch for the wash up.
That's why I'm running up here.
No pressure, Crystal. I'm just trying to survive till the fuel runs out.
50 will be merging out of 2.
Whoa.
Right, 3, 2, 1, now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do everything I can to make this car turn. My tires are not me.
I'm having a trail brake, which makes no sense at Charlotte.
6 pitting this time. Six exiting.
30.401. You're in fourth.
You two can pass. 1, 2. Thank you.
Car inside. That car's a lap down. Clear 30.859.
Car feels more even out after everything's said and done with my tires, but apparently not much speed left.
30.856.
Thank you, Ben.
Hey!
There's the cross flags. We're halfway home.
Alright, halfway.
30.710.
All right, Stills, Trek, where do you
I'm
want to be?
staying high. I'm staying high out of the turn, by the way. Staying high out of the turn.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Ryzen.
I'm around in 4.
There you go.
There's a spin in turn 4. 31.210.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Taylor.
Trek.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you,
Pitting this
Trek.
time by.
Hitting this time by.
100 pitting this time by.
It's 91 pitting this time by.
Thank you.
Actually, I lied. 91 pitting next time by.
I hear you, by the way, Apollo. I heard you.
Yep, I'm coming down this time.
84 says, fuck you, I still got fuel.
60 pitting this time by.
The leader's pitting now. Your right front tire is wearing out.
Actually, 91 is pitting next time by.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in. 32.
91 pitting this time by, actually.
3.
Let me out, yo.
The leader's pitting
Settle
now.
27-second pit stop. Damn, black flag.
Rain, you gotta serve it.
Yep.
.277. You're now
27 ping this time by.
60 exiting pit lane.
We're almost
60 merging.
have to come in for a splash. 32.620. Okay, you're in second.
84 pitting this time.
Seven.
The leader's pitting now. That car's a lap down. Limit 45. Keep it under 3,000 in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,000 in second. 44.094.
That's fucking great. Slid through my box and the wrench jammed. Probably gonna be ocean fucking route.
Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Gone low. Thanks here.
I'm gonna need to make
Should
that
go
a
low
pit
and
stop.
stay
My
low real
right
quick?
front's wearing out. 50 pitting.
Thank you.
1 minute, 7.731.
Thank you, Crystal.
Anytime.
Engine just blew up.
No, no.
Staying low.
I'm staying
I can't
high,
drop
Apollo.
down.
I'm staying high.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, Ryzen.
Nothing you can do about it. Literally. It just.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, crazy energy actually.
Tough break.
I haven't had one in a while, so it was due.
Alright. Go low. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ryzen, for getting out of the way the best you could. We
Yeah,
were flying up on you there.
Yeah.
I was just gonna stay low on the racetrack and then, come by. So, yeah, have a good race, y'all. It
Yeah.
was fun while it lasted, and good luck,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thank you for coming out.
Appreciate it.
User disconnected from your channel.
29.813.
Go low.
Careful, please.
I'd like to think
What
that
happened?
wasn't intentional, Ben.
I'm gonna retire. Like I had to go do something.
Alright, nice racing, Sierra.
No problem.
Have a good night, Sierra.
Apollo, when you get to me, I'll let
Take
you
care.
by.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks. See ya.
User disconnected from your
Leaders, I'm going to block you and destroy you once you come by. Just kidding, I'll let you through.
No, I like that first option.
Well, I'm
I'll
off
wreck
to destroy
Apollo
everything you've
because
ever
Apollo's
known
my
and
friend.
loved.
I also already wrecked Crystal because Crystal's my friend, so... Sarcasm, by the way.
What friends do.
If you could stay high, low is fine too. Thank you.
We got like 10 laps till that happens, so I'll go high though, don't worry.
I was talking to RJ.
I might be stupid.
I'm still 5 seconds off of you.
Well, I tell you what, them not changing the lefts, this car drives even worse than it did with all 4 tires being worn. Gotta love it.
Thank you, RJ.
We're back in fifth.
Sorry, Ben. Do be careful coming down out of those corners.
Still there. Still there. Clear outside. We'll give you a half can of fuel. 30.781. Back and forth now.
Crystal, I think you. Oh. What happened, Crystal?
I'm pitting because my car drives like shit.
Well, for a second, I thought you dropped out for.
Because I'm not gonna make it on gas.
Whoa, that's a multi!
I'll claim it. Fucking spinning on the apron. Left Vincenzo.
I literally got saved by the bell in terms of getting lapped again.
Alright,
That yellow was like...
if you're not behind Apollo, keep going.
Alright, I have just crossed the start and finish line.
Pace car's out of 2, by the way.
I hope your car isn't too banked up, Vincenzo.
Keep going, Trek.
I don't think
Keep
it
going.
is.
He got
And,
the outside wall pretty good.
hey, don't worry about it, Crystal. I just about spun on my own pit stop. It's easy.
The
Pace
three...
car entering 3, by the way.
Oh
Also
my
hauling
god,
ass.
okay. I'm punching it. Do we want to close pit road this time? Because, like, nobody's going to be caught
No,
up.
it's just what it is.
Okay.
Pits are open this time.
10-4. We'll be coming down
It's just
pit
what I
road.
needed.
It'll be open twice, and then a third time we'll choose.
That yellow was like
Watch out!
five
Watch out,
laps.
Paul! Watch out!
No lapped cars on pit
Oh,
road.
great.
No
Nice job,
lapped
Ben.
cars on pit road.
And I had him parked it because that was just fucking stupid.
I'm waving myself.
Don't worry about it,
I'm
Chris.
also taking a wave.
Ben, I did not think you were gonna get slowed
I'm
down.
lucky dog. That's why I'm. But yes, you are eligible for the wave around if you are ahead of the leaders and you were not involved in the wreck.
Do I go 2 or something, or?
No, I was lucky dog, so took my wave. You can stay out, and at the one to go, if you're ahead of the leader, I will wave you.
Gotta wait this time around to pit.
Limit 45. Keep it under.
If I didn't still spin during that green flag round, I think it would have been fine.
User disconnected from your
Keep it
channel.
on 3,000. In second, 36.530. You entered a closed pit. Okay, you've got to go to the end of the longest line.
Oh,
You're too far to the
man.
left. You can't change your left side tires. We'll fill you up. The pace cars on the back straight.
Quick question, for claiming a crash, that's just means like if you were the start/cause of it, right?
In turn 3.
Yes, and any secondaries are also claims. A plow is
Okay,
considered a secondary.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,000.
A wreck that happens to avoid another wreck is also considered a secondary. What are you
Okay,
specifically
sounds good.
involved in? I can tell you.
I was thinking earlier with my wreck 10 when I couldn't avoid the wreck and got flung as a flip. Should that be claimable or no?
It's kind of up for interpretation. If it's all involved in the same wreck, then no. But if you plow into that wreck, then it's a secondary.
I technically had an EOL at the end of that as well, I think, because no, it was right before then, never mind.
I have 2 lappers in front of me. I assume they get waived next time around.
Yes, pits were open that time for lap cars. And we will choose next time. And if you're still in front of the leader as a lap car, I'll wave you by at the choose.
We have 4 cars on the lead lap.
Okay.
I think.
Yes.
In fact, as soon as Trek and RJ are past the entrance of pit road, I'll wave them.
Gotcha.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 50 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
Wow, didn't realize the 37 was running a Mazda.
Ben, did you enter pit road that caution?
I did.
Alright, take it easy up there, Scott McLaughlin.
And as a lead lap car, I'm going to pass you here, Ben.
Poor Scott.
Stay behind the 50 car.
Yep, cold tracks.
Matsuda. Ike's running one too.
Yes, I did pit.
Alright, good. Alright, Trek and RJ, as soon as you pass the entrance of pit road, I will key the wave, and we will choose at the start-finish line.
Okay.
If you enter pit road, at this point, you're end of longest line.
Who are you waving, Tyler?
60 and 88.
You want to get 60, I'll get 88.
Sure.
Stay behind the 50 car.
Alright, go ahead, 60. That's not how you... That's not how you do it.
Careful coming back.
That's
are
just
choosing.
an
Scott
unorthodox
McLaughlin's in it
way.
again.
Next time by. Stay on the end of the longest line. 1
Damn thing's not gonna.
4.427. Stay behind the 50 car on the outside.
That was
line.
actually
Stay on
pretty
the end of the longest line. Let him by.
Wait up, 88.
Alright.
RJ is technically not required to let you by since you spun, but if he does, then that's great. Whatever y'all decide to do between y'all.
On the outside line.
21 laps to go. We can make it here to the end. Good luck, everybody.
Let him by.
Yep, I don't need to pit anymore unless I need rubber.
Rubber outlasts fuel on this track, so if you're pitting for rubber, that's a skill issue.
I don't know if my tires can live 22 laps, but they have to try.
I think these tires can hold for another 22 laps or 21 laps.
Let him by.
Good luck, have fun. See you in 21 laps.
Yep, good luck. Here we go.
Let him by. Get ready now. Going green.
I will not forget to clear the black flags this time.
Pace cars in. Let him by. Green, green, green. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna make us.
God damn it, not again.
Still there. You gotta come in for this black flag. You're back in second. Keep high. Next car's the leader. Clear. Outside.
Good save.
Good save, Tyler.
Great
Keep
save.
going, keep going.
Sorry for the almost block there, RJ.
You're good.
Gotta go.
That's what I get for turning with one hand entering turn 1.
Yeah, don't do that.
Still there. Clear outside. That car's a lap down. 33.158. Car outside.
Thank you, Taylor.
Gotta go, guys.
See you, Trek.
29.
Have a good night, Trent.
Disconnected from your channel.
There's a spin in turn 2.
You alright, 2 stalls?
Yep, one car, all good. Was fighting to hold on to P5. Overshot it in turn 1. Alright, I am also going to be pitting this time by, but the leaders are probably not going to reach me in time.
29.900. Clear. That car's a lap down. 29.879. We'll raise the track bar. $29.887. $29.882. We're gonna add some tape.
You guys go low. Thank you, thank you. Oh!
We're good.
Oh man, hey. At least no crash there. You go low, please. Thank you.
That car's a lap down. Car outside.
Shit.
Clear.
We're going straight. We're good. I thought it was going to hold the low line. I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't want to stay down there.
There you go.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Ben.
Keep in it.
31.549. We're gonna add some tape.
Keep it high, Ben. Keep it high. Keep it high. Keep it high.
We're gonna add some tape. Changing tire pressure. .474. .849.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
We're gonna add some tape.
Once the leaders take 5 to go, we are green to the end. All right, point of no return.
Just 5 more to go. 30.607.
$50 pitting.
You're gonna finish the race though, right? It's only 4 laps.
30.5.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
.581. Just 2 to go. 30.864.
Thank you.
Reminder, Taylor and Benjamin, leaders are going to get the checkered flag. It's going to show up on your mini-map before it's actually for you.
Black flag. One more lap to go.
Don't make the mistake I did. Keep on going. Oh, what's going on back there? What are y'all doing?
I'm so sorry.
I believe
Not
it right come
possibly
to the
taking that.
turn 4.
Oh!
No way.
I did it!
Of ISCC.
No way.
I want to
I'm
say,
so sorry.
I want to say good win, Apollo, but I'm not sure what happened.
Nope, you won. As a
My
matter
car
of fact,
broke. That's so weird at the end. Just lost all speed.
So I broke reverse gear as well.
Oh. Well, that's not ideal.
User disconnected.
Are you in a place where you need reverse?
No. I crossed the line.
I mean, for your celebration.
No. I'm good. No celebration.
Did you get towed?
The race is over.
Yeah.
Come on in.
I am gonna save the replay. And I'm gonna end the stream. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably gonna go throw up because holy fuck.
What? I still don't know what happened.
I watched that finish. That was really funny.
you guys raced me clean for 100 laps. I owe it to you to do that in return. I'm really sorry I didn't.
It's weird because your car like wiggles a little and Apollo loses like 4 miles an hour right in the middle of the turn as you're like turning down.
Hey, and I finished.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that did
it was-
anything or maybe you just got tight, but that's weird.
Yeah, it's up to me though to, you know, expect stuff like that because that happens on this track with worn tires and stuff. So
Yeah.
my
But
mistake.
if you go frame by frame, you're at 165 and all of a sudden you jump up to 169.
Oh,
I see.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. All right.
Okay, that's
well,
interesting.
good on the 37 and 6 for the sportsmanship there. I see what happened.
And 50 made it to the end.
Tate said, I'm not going to win a race like that, and so did Vincenzo.
That's a kind of a bummer because Tate didn't do
Hey,
anything.
Tate, can you not move to a different room?
Sure.
And yeah, if I don't hear from you again, that was good fun. Great race tonight, Tate.
Yeah, it's fun. You guys definitely had me covered on the. I tried a short pit there. I was like, maybe if I gave you big enough
User
gap.
left your channel.
And then Apollo was closing at like half a second left. I was like, I think I'm done. And then you must have saved because then you were closing
User
fast.
joined your channel.
Oh boy.
Oh, before Tate and I move down,
Ooh,
Tyler,
was trying.
thank you for doing this doubleheader.
Yeah, thank you for hosting the first night of it and showing up for the second night of it.
Yeah, and I got to run this race to the end.
Yeah, congrats. It's good news.
14 laps down, but I'll take it. I'll take finishing.
There you go. That's the spirit. Next race, you'll only be 13 laps down, then 12, then 11. Then you'll
Well,
be-
I mean, last year I finished in Maverick. I did one race a lap down, the other 3 laps down. And those were Pocono and Michigan. And Michigan's my best track. So I'm really looking forward to that in August for Maverick. Tate, you know the whole story. If Keith were here, he could tell it.
Yep.
Ben Gate. I really want to win at Michigan.
It'd be fun.
All right, Tate, I'm gonna head down to the waiting room.
Okay.
User
I'm
left your channel.
straight.
User left your channel.
Motherfucker.
Do what? Missed that, what'd you say?
I did not have the long run car I thought I had. Holy fuck. It's like, yeah, I'll be fine on the long run. No.
That was a good race for me ultimately, alongside what happened. After pretty much dying in that second wreck, I was able to stay on the track and keep racing. Then the apron accidentally sent me to kill Crystal, but avoided too many issues after that.
Gonna be honest with you, Vincenzo, if you stay on that outside line, you probably pass me.
I don't know about that because I couldn't hold it up there. Like I might be able to send it up high, but I'd have to back off like an extra 8-9 miles an hour to make the corner, so I don't think I would have worked anyway. I'm just really happy that it worked out to where you could stay.
Hey, Tyler.
Holy freaking crap, I was gonna feel
Kate and I were talking about the whole priority number selection thing for next season. He thinks top 25 is a good cutoff in addition to the admins.
Are you talking about at Maverick?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
where do you think what's your opinion? Do you think the cutoff should be top 25, maybe top 20, top 15?
What is your cutoff for considering someone a full-time driver? 25%?
We don't really have criteria, but maybe like
Anybody who made 51% of the races should keep their number, regardless of what position they are in points. That's my opinion.
So you think it should be based on how often they show up?
Yep, how many starts they made.
So I think anybody who made at least 12 or more than 12.
How many races in the season? 24?
24.
Yeah, you could do either 12 races or 13 races. Whatever you
I think
think.
12 makes sense.
So if you made 12 races, you locked into your number?
Unless you want to change it.
Yeah, priority to whatever you want to call it. They have priority on their number.
I'll send out the list because we're going to start the priority number claims at race 21.
Okay.
So, because there'll still be 3 races left, so do you think maybe it should be 11 out of the first 21?
I think still 12.
So 12 of the first 21 races.
I don't know, that's tough. 11, sure.
Yeah, I think 11 makes more sense.
Okay.
In that case, because we're starting the priority number claims 1 November, and there'll still be 3 races left in the season.
Okay.
So, and the priority number claims will run through the time until the weekend after the finale. So I'll suggest this to the rest of the admins.
Hey y'all, we only had 4 cautions.
That's pretty impressive.
For the longest race on the
All right.
calendar, that's not bad.
I'm gonna be heading out. Okay.
Okay.
See you guys around.
Later. Thanks for coming again.
Take care, Ben.
So,
User disconnected from your
Vincenzo and I have finished 1-2 in, I think, 4 different... I know of at least 4 different fuel races where this has happened.
At least 4.
Because there was the Fuel Motorsports Park.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the Charlotte Dirt Race. And then there was Anchorage literally last week.
And then there was tonight.
This.
I stand by my decision. I made myself laugh.
You're good, Tate. I appreciate you being a good sport about it. I mean, I took a really defensive line, admittingly, and if I didn't slow up to like 160, I was hitting the outside wall.
Yep, you did. I mean, that's what the leader has the right to, is the defensive lines. I'm the one who messed it up and responded to it by putting my car in the same spot as the leader did.
Yeah, I figured that when you got to me on the outside of turn 1 there, I was like, oh, good God, you're just going to fly by me. And then I saw you get tight, and I was like, oh, I might be able to clear you. And I do. I'm like, okay, but you still beat me off the corner, so I'm like, bleh? So I just send it off into turn 3 and pray to God that my car doesn't hit the outside wall.
The sound effect was well
there.
enjoyed.
It didn't hit the outside wall.
Oh,
At
I definitely
first.
hit the outside wall.
Just not the way you were fearing.
All right. Who wants to help me review a caution?
Oh boy.
I can.
What lap?
Lap 21.
Sure.
Sierra.
Oh, that's the funny one, right?
Sierra hits the apron, washes up. Ike doesn't check up. Or barely
Sierra
checks
hits
up.
the
I don't know.
apron. Oof. Yeah, why? Did nobody claim this?
That's the one where nobody did their restart of shame. And all I want to know is for handing out the roll in Discord. Because it looks like Ike claimed it. Ike sped in pits, but I don't know if that was him claiming it.
I thought I saw in the chat that the 10 was claiming that.
I thought so too. And I thought that's what people said out loud.
Yeah. I guess the 10 only said EOL.
Oh yeah. That's correct.
I don't know. I don't know if it was that when they sped or whatever.
I'm not seeing a penalty for the 10 in the export except for on lap 61. Lap 4 and lap 61. Otherwise there was no EOL penalty in the game. Ah, whatever. Honestly, I would probably rule out a racing deal. Thoughts?
If I was the number 10 in what was the lap 21 situation, I probably would have claimed that wreck myself, even if that was more of a racing incident, because I know the 10 then got hit by a certain Juicy Fruit car. I know that Juicy Fruit driver by experience, because he is me.
Very intimate with that particular driver.
Yes, and then I also got assassinated by Ben right behind, but somehow I only lost like 2 miles an hour on my engine.
In my opinion,
did do me enough to kick me off a good race pace, but
is that the one you were asking about whether you needed to claim a secondary? Yeah, you had nowhere to go.
I checked up and yeah, and also Ben checked up too. I looked at the replay at first. I was like, oh, did Ben completely straight line it into me? Nope, they were trying to slow down and just couldn't. That's one of the moments we call a funny moment.
Yeah. Blanket
That was,
racing deal on that one.
It was a fun race. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, you too.
Yep, thanks for hosting.
Yeah,
Bye.
of course.
Take care, Tate.
Thank you for coming.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right, so no penalties. Wow, Apollo. 1 from the pole in the number 1 car. That's 1-1-1. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, I guess I did win from the pole, but I'm pretty sure I was also the only person that ran a grill tape lap, so...
Oh, and qual?
Yeah. Because I had pole by 0.3 of a second. Like, I had to have been the only person to run a grill tape lap.
Yeah, my car felt really, it felt great on old tires.
Yeah, no, you were once we got about 15 laps into a run, you were on fire.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough to
pass.
Yeah, it might have been a speed advantage, but it wasn't enough to get alongside you. The only way I could have is if
you were a good 10th, I would say 10th and a half, roughly, faster than me on long run pace, but the way that this Charlotte is, unfortunately, there's no grip line to use out there. If this was Charlotte BR, I feel like you would have dispatched me pretty quickly, or I would have at least had to run a different line to try to block your moves or do something.
Yeah, hard to say. But...
Yeah, but I kind of
yeah,
raced the track the way that I knew I had to race the track, and I raced it. I kind of wish that race did go green to the end because all three of us were on a completely different strategy.
Yeah, right. With Tate pitting earlier.
With Tate pitting earlier, and my plan was to short pit on you. Like, I was going to come in basically the lap after the yellow flag came out. I'm like, if
Yeah.
I short pit, as long as I can get into a place where I don't have either of your guys' draft, I can use my superior front end pace to try to pull away from people. Because one thing I noticed in practice is that whether if I was turning 29 ones or 29 fives to start my run, I would end up at the exact same lap time. So I was like, well, fuck it. I might as well not conserve, because if it's just going to mean the same thing. But the problem that I found out really quick is that I wasn't fast enough to break the draft. So you, Tate, and everybody else could hang on the back of me while I'm up there turning 29 flats and 29 ones. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was
that's not going to work.
Yeah, I know it's an intermediate, but I was still surprised how powerful the draft was here. I don't know if it's different than normal, but I was still
No, the draft.
had no trouble keeping up with you guys.
Yeah, the draft was really, really, really good. The draft was really good. I didn't realize how good the draft was, and then I got into it. I was like, oh. So on my on that second green flag stint where I was punching it to pass Tate, I set the fastest lap of a race at a 29.173, and that wasn't just one lap. That was like a streak of like 7 in a row that I put down that were 29.1s.
Jeez. Yeah, that's
So my car had a shitload of short run pace, clearly.
And, you know, setting the same 100th or setting the same 10th over and over again is the hallmark of a good setup.
Yeah, like
And a driver who's
that's
comfortable
the
with
that's the main thing I loved about this set, is that Ooh is just consistent as hell.
Yeah, I used Ike gave me his setup, and that's what I ended up running with. So I got him to thank for that. That was a great setup.
A 29.19, 29.17, and then Trek slowed me down, so a 29.68, followed by a 21.19, 29.18, and then getting around Tate for a 29.79. So pretty good string of laps there. Aside for Trek battling me an entire lap to prevent himself from going 3 laps down. Parentheses, thanks for that.
I will say, I had an interesting time trying to overtake Trek for position as well. I was faster than Trek, but it felt like I was in like a McLaren Honda because I had like a loss of power and acceleration. So whenever I would start to close up on Trek on a straightaway, Trek would pull away, but then I'd gain like a full second in the corner. So it took like 7 laps to make the move.
Oh no, poor man was driving with a parachute down the straightaway.
Basically.
That's how it felt like to drive my car during the Sportsman Charlotte race after I got sent into the catch fence by Keon, parentheses, thank you.
Common Keon moment. Keon might be a New York fan, but is a member of the Halaban.
I hope,
Why did I have to blow reverse?
like I said, I'm very, very relieved that there wasn't like a giant pack that would go flying by and take the win, because I'm like, the moment I tapped your bumper, I'm like, all right,
so,
I have one goal and one goal
enough.
only. Make sure Apollo gets to the line before I do.
That was good sportsmanship by you and Tate. I saw the replay. Y'all just like then just slowed to a halt to let Devin just go full tomater backwards to cross the finish line.
Yeah, as much as I appreciate it, I feel like it was more of an obligation out on my part as of the sportsmanship. Tate's the one who was like, oh, the poor guy didn't even do anything. Why are you slowing up my guy?
Exactly.
He's too nice.
Lightning McQueen and Cars type of moment.
For real.
The cool thing is that this is not even the first Charlotte race that I've done this year where there has been contact between the leaders coming out of turn 4 to the checkered flag.
I am gonna hop out now, though. Congrats again and great race, everyone.
Yeah, great racing with you.
Because I was racing Gino for the win over in Crystal's league, coming out of turn 4, Gino runs out of gas. And I don't even know that he's low on gas. So Gino runs out of gas coming out of turn 4, and I just tag him.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I just tag him. I didn't slow up like you did because I had a handful of my car coming off the corner. I was more thinking about not spinning myself out.
And also, that doesn't sound like anybody's fault, let alone, definitely not yours, obviously, so.
Yeah, no, I hit the apron with 2 laps to go when I was right on him, and it kind of killed any chance of me really passing him. But yeah, coming off of turn 4, I'm just right on his bumper, just hoping, okay, maybe if I get right on his bumper, he might get a little bit loose and maybe send the car a little bit wider than I want. Maybe I could peek to the inside. Maybe he'll hit the wall. I don't know. Just be there. And yeah, while I'm on his bumper, he just runs out of gas.
Oh.
It happens, moment, but
yeah,
I didn't run out of gas. I just had to check up to make sure I didn't hit the outside wall.
That is simply unfortunate.
Yeah.
And I didn't even hit me. You mentioned like 3 minutes ago now the sportsman race. Apollo Hyde lead at Charlotte without getting beat by the second place car challenge. Impossible.
Oh my god.
We just can't stay
I've
off
been
your
tagged
bumper.
from the lead at Charlotte twice in this league.
At least I didn't send you into the fence. This doesn't sound like much consolation.
Those are the only 2 Charlotte races that I've done in here, so.
Only Apollo.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you.
Activated.
The setup that I ran was, for all intents and purposes, the setup that we ran in Sportsman.
Only Apollo, Vincenzo, me, Trek, Ryzen, and Ike have provisionals remaining.
Wait, who does?
Apollo, Vincenzo, me, Trek, Ryzen, and Ike.
Alright, gotcha. Just
Everybody else either has used all of them or will as soon as they make their first start.
Yeah, kind of a bummer that a lot of people had to miss the race at once, but obviously that just happens. And
Yeah.
we still had what were there? I don't know. It was a good size field. Same as most weeks.
One fewer than our season debut, which is always a good thing. Usually
Especially
you lose
for so many people.
at least 25% of your field from the first race to the second.
Especially for so many people sitting out week, yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that at least one Maverick regular would come try it out. But it was great to see some old faces come back.
Yeah, I hope Ben didn't mind me sort of being a little snappy at him when I was lapping him a couple times. I do appreciate that.
Oh, I straight up walled the 51 time.
50,
appreciate him.
Ben was stuck in the wall exiting 4, and I just bulldozed right over him. I thought my car was going to hold the low
That's basically
lane.
what happened to me, too.
I thought my car was going to hold the low lane, and it said, nope, here's a bump in the track for you.
I appreciate him making a good, honest effort to let leaders go when we were lapping him. About a couple times, I hit him a couple times. Oh boy, it was hard to predict where the heck that car was going, but ultimately,
I think
he never wrecked me. So
I think honestly, Ben is a good dude. He's a little misunderstood.
Yep.
No,
He's
Ben
just-
is a perfectly fine dude.
Yeah,
He's,
of course.
You know, he just like there's nothing wrong with him as a person. Obviously, he just doesn't belong on a racetrack, and 2, he's very passionate about what he likes.
Oh, yeah.
And he thinks that everyone else is going to be just as passionate about it as he is, and it's
That's
just
true.
not the case.
Oh.
I've been there. I know what it feels like. I know what it's like to be oblivious like that. Trust me.
Hey,
yeah, that's a fair thing, of course.
I know that it's only race 2, but sometimes some of the most interesting stats pop out after only 2 races, but there's one driver who has the same average finish as Apollo. Do y'all know who it is?
Vincenzo.
It is.
We just did the
because
same race.
we finished first and second, just in opposite ways.
Yeah, we just did the same race in reverse.
Tate has the same average finish as... Who is it?
Jason.
Jason Stereo.
Is there a reason it won't let me look at the standings?
Anyone
HQ account.
Anyone with the link can access. No sign-in required.
Create Cloud HQ account using your Google ID.
That sounds like a scam.
But that's what shows up when I click the standings link.
A scam.
No, I'm obviously not going to do anything with it. I can't get to the standings because it's sending me there instead.
Nobody has the same average finish as Keith. Let's see if I can send you a different link. I'm gonna send it here in TeamSpeak.
Thank you. I miss racing with Keith. It's a good time whenever he gets to show up.
Yeah, I think he's my only one true rival. I say that like he's much better than me, honestly, but I always seem to find myself racing around him and paying close attention to how he drives and seeing if I can emulate or beat what he's doing.
Yeah, it's always neat whenever you get someone who, no matter how big the field size is, tends to be on top of you or you on top of them basically every race. I feel like Zach Webster was like that in a lot of the fixed setup leagues I did. Me and him were like, we usually finished right behind or right in front of the other.
He always ran the Lightning McQueen car, right?
I
or
don't...
The 95 at least.
At least the number 95, yeah.
Oh.
Does that link work for you, Vincenzo?
Yeah, it does. Thank you, by the way.
Good. Only 3 drivers were running at finish for both races. It's the 3 of us. Who else is here? Yeah, the 3 of us.
Yeah, shoot, that's kind of interesting.
275 miles. We were both on the lead lap all 3 times. Or all 3 of us were on the lead lap both times.
Ooh.
And yet, I'm 56 points out of the lead.
When's the last time anyone finished a GNS race rear bump first?
You know, that might be the first time. And that might be an early contender for an award.
How's that? How's it feel to take the honor, Apollo?
Yay.
Does this count as a... I know that the phrase pass in the grass is a misnomer, so with that in mind, does this count as another pass in the grass?
This is the... I don't even know what to call it. The grass backup?
Grass backwards.
Grass backwards. Love it. There we go. The grass backwards. That's the ticket right there.
We just reenacted what would have happened between Daryl and Rusty had they had another chance to finish the Winston like that.
Oh my god.
Natural progression of things. It would have ended like this eventually if they had infinite chances.
I finished 3rd here last year. And the race was 23 minutes longer.
Did we only do 80 laps last year?
No, the race was 23 minutes longer last year.
Oh.
Likely due to
I
caution.
thought you said this year's race is 23 minutes longer. What?
No.
I'm like, we had like a 50 lap long green flag run in that. How the fuck is this race longer?
I think last year was due to cautions, and it's proof that we have done something right with our caution formula. I'm glad that
Yeah,
people are being good sports about getting screwed, because people are getting screwed by our caution formula, but it's for the greater good.
What do you mean people are getting screwed by our caution formula?
People who would expect a caution in normal game rules or in NASCAR rules are not getting one because everybody wants to race. Everybody deserves to race.
Yeah, that's the that is the norm across. I mean, okay, I don't like suggesting things because they're the norm, and I like to think that I never have. But just as a statement of fact, that is the norm across other NR leagues, is that there are no yellows unless it's more than one car, so everyone should be used to it, I believe. I don't know of anywhere else that uses in-game yellows. And on that note, I'm not just saying this because you took our word. I'm not trying to say, like, oh, I only approve of Tyler when he takes my suggestions. But I appreciate you being open and, you know, talking about suggestions, because we were in a bind with too many yellow fests on two regular buffets, and we all talked about it and changed things. Because we could have not changed things, but that would have let the problem keep going. So I appreciate you, you know, doing something, because it's worked wonders.
I mean, you know how I feel about things. It's a little bit of what I want to do and a lot of bit of what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the only one racing here, even though it's my league, quote unquote. I wouldn't be anything with nobody racing here, so.
You could just race, but technically win every race if no one else was here.
Well, that's what I do on the other 6 nights a week. No, I'm kidding.
You're winning by not being on your computer.
Yep, there you go. I don't know if I can technically call this a grass backwards award, Apollo. You finished the race on pit road.
Oh, they were in the pits?
True. But like, if I steered the car, I would have spun out, and I already had first gear and reverse busted, so like...
Maybe I can take a screenshot where it looks like you're going to finish the race in the grass.
That's what I did.
You returned towards the pits the whole time.
It's because Vincenzo bumped me.
Oh wait, this kind of looks like you are.
Has anyone ever won a race on road? Jeff Burton did that second place thing, but that's not the win.
Yeah, this kind of looks like you're crossing the start finish line. Maybe somebody with camera control master? Is that what that's called?
Free cam nowadays. CCM's kind of fallen out of favor. CCM definitely still exists, but it's a fucking pain in the ass to use compared to free cam.
Is free cam the one that Malin made?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like that.
That's what I use. It's easy too. I mean, maybe CCM was easy too. I never used it, but free cam's easy. Anyway.
CCM is not hard. It's just, you know how you can kind of you control the camera with the arrows, and then you just move the camera with the mouse. In CCM, you moved and looked both with the mouse.
Oh,
And it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, so it's kind of like the sandbox camera.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like about sandbox is I forget sometimes when it's on, one click means you go around the track at full speed. I'm just wanting to skew around a little bit. All right. Good stuff.
Microphone muted.
YouTube land, I think that'll do it for us tonight.
One more time, you had every right. You would have been within your fully within your rights to be upset to any degree with the way I raced you at the final lap of Apollo.
Look,
so I appreciate
I did the same thing to somebody else. I don't think I have any right to be upset.
I'd say you do, but in any case, I'm I appreciate it all the same. because that was a good race and I had a fun time.
It was a damn.
Hope Crystal's not too hard on herself either. That was they sounded
She
upset.
is-
I was bummed.
She is being very hard on herself.
Yeah, it was a mistake that any of us could have made super easily, and I basically did make. I saved it somehow by sheer luck when I was exiting the pits, so I don't blame someone for losing it down there in the slightest. It didn't even affect my race in the first place. It's like it hurt me.
I mean, I thought it was a fun
Alright,
race.
well, I guess I better step out for the night, so
Microphone
hold that trophy
activated.
high, and crap, heck is next week's race?
Nashville.
Nashville.
Area 23 version.
Super Speedway.
I better move that track out of archive, shouldn't I?
The same one as last summer.
Oh shit, we ran WKC version last year.
We did?
It's the one that's in the archive.
Really?
Interesting. Yeah, we're running the Area 23 version this year. I'll get the link. Or I'll upload it to tracks.
You sure that's correct? Sorry, I don't mean that.
I mean, I don't. Maybe not. It's the one that's in the archive, though.
Because my storage folder for fuel tracks has yeah, Area 23.
Does it now? Oh wow, the Nashville 2023 night track isn't even on the Area 23 website. That's right.
Huh.
There's a glitch, and I can't remember what it is now. And they were having trouble fixing it. If Tate was still here, I'd ask him because he's the one fixing it.
You know, the track I was modified on July 3rd of last year. It's definitely this one.
Let's see. I've got the fast track.
Do you have the ability to get that Area 23 one back, or do you need help with someone sending that over?
I got it.
Alright,
I'm
gotcha.
stealing it from fast.
10-4. Just checking if it was the same one or not, so that I know whether or not I can go with the same setup.
Scanning for viruses. Taking a long time doing it.
Area 23 really infests their tracks with all the viruses.
There we go. Nashville Night 23 is now in the tracks folder.
Woo. And yeah, looking forward to that. And yeah, Talladega's next Friday, so Nashville is where I'll see you next.
Yep.
Later, man.
Yep.
Thank you again for coming out.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, of course. And good win to you, Apollo.
It's always a joy racing you.
Yep, back at you. To you both. All right.
Later.
Peace.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Probably gonna sign off my stream and head out to Apollo.
I am just posting about it right now. We nicked up the contrast a little bit, played with the color temperature. I think we got a real nice screenshot.
Nice.
Microphone muted.
Thank you all so
Alright,
much
see
for
you
tuning
later.
in.
Microphone activated. User disconnected from your channel.
All right. Cool.
Disconnected.
Yeah. I honestly do appreciate so much how grateful some of these people are for what we do here at Fuel, and I wish I could say that I work tirelessly to bring this package to the masses. But honestly, it's the people. I don't do anything special. I mean, we ran the game track tonight. There was no work required to it. I didn't add a choose cone because that would require somebody to download a PTF and a choose cone 3DO. We just run it as is. Choose at the start finish line. Run basic rules that make sense, easy to explain to people who are new, and I mean that's it. It's just the league kind of runs itself in some cases. So we just got lucky with a lot of good people finding us and coming out running decent setups. You know, at the beginning, people were bringing setups that they quickly found out were not the best, and I've been in, and you guys out there in YouTube land have been in races that were open setup, and people just bring dog water, dog loose, dog tracking, all the dog stuff, setups that might get you on top of the speed charts in practice, but when it gets time to the race, you're a wrecking ball. You're a dart without feathers, and fortunately, we didn't have to deal with that for long here. And now that we do no cautions for self spins, people are, I think, tightening it up a little bit and bringing things that they can hold on to. Because you don't want to spin, you're not going to get a caution for it unless you wreck another car, and then that's just a bad night altogether. So, yeah. Anyway, so all that to say, I appreciate the people who appreciate racing here. We do everything we can to make the package palatable for everybody who's a member at Fuel, and yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't know if it necessarily runs itself because, you know, can't just put any old admin in charge and expect the race product to be good. So I will pat myself on the back a little bit for what I do here and for bringing Apollo on, and Apollo doing a great job, and my cat Kylo seems to agree. But yeah, anyway, so that soliloquy out of the way. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking us out, and thanks to Maverick, thanks to Ben and them for hosting us last night, putting up with my inability to remember rules. I had to ask Keith a couple times what to do here, what to do there, but he was very patient, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of what Maverick's come up to lately. Some people might say that it's not the same as it used to be. Well, that's a good thing. Nobody likes to. Well, people like to watch a clown show the way they like to watch a train wreck, but nobody wants to be a part of a train wreck. So, other than being on broadcast, guaranteed every race, people were starting to, I think, look sour on their time spent racing there in the past. So I'm glad to see that they're bringing things back into square and bringing a package that people like to race in. But yeah, we'll have to do this again. Maybe spread the love around the community and do a different league next time. But these crossover events are pretty cool, and maybe the next thing we do is a joint effort, full length race at Talladega or something. Maybe Pensacola. It's been a while since we've done something like that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you on Sunday. No, I won't be here Sunday. I'll be at Nashville, and there's no race this Friday. So I believe it's next Wednesday when I'll see you guys again. Thank you, and take care. Peace out.